Maybe I'll start by land or start at the top because we never know when a fire or a wildfire can start. At the Yellowstone, here's the Yellowstone. At the Yellowstone in National Park in Maine, USA is a popular attraction spot. But over 4 years, it is a smoke land, just like this. There are many smokes around here.
Why?
Because wildfires are starting here.
Over 4 years?
Yeah. Or maybe 5 years.
Oh, 5 years. Over 5 years.
Yeah, just that. And of course, it just burns slowly, but it's starting to get speedy. Gigantic wildfires don't happen in the time here, but sometimes it truly will. Yeah, it truly will, and it might start here, but it burned to here. Look, here's a fire, and then burned to this house. The firefighters are here. After a fire, plants can grow back in this place. Like, this is a burned forest. This is a burned forest. A fire starts here, and it dies down. After months, it will grow a plant like this, just like this. Even the biggest wildfires start with tiny very single spark. And a wildfire can be caused by volcanoes, by lava hitting trees, leaves, or anything that is plants. Or lightning can do it too. When it hits a tree or bursts into flames. Have you heard of a lightning dragon? It's in the Dragon Masters. I'll tell you a bit of it. The lightning dragon, when a lightning dragon flaps its wings, sparks would shoot out. It lightning shoots. And the place I want to tell you is at a little island called Alaska. And at Alaska, the little dragon flapped his wings and the sparks flew up on the trees, on one little tree. It's not fully grown, but leaves were there already, so it burst into flames, and then I saw it spreading quickly to the village. But Bo and his water dragon, Shu, came to the rescue because Shu is a water dragon. Shu sprayed water on the tree, and the trees, the speedy fire vanished.
我要选这个，我不要你。
Oh, yes, and
你帮我穿。
and the rest of the wildfires are caused by human beings. Because when they camp there, the fire, when some of the campers forget to put out the fire will spread away quickly, very quickly.
That's
Of
awful.
course. Yeah. Because human beings started. Or just nature is okay. Wildfires don't start in Taiwan very, very closely. But truly it will sometimes. When a fire triangle is this. Look, it goes like this. When fire starts,
His lift.
when fire starts,
It
it needs its oxygen and heat and fuel. Fuel is the air that comes out of the trees. The air is a special way for trees. So you can start an experiment. Just have a little plate that you don't need it and a little candle. Just lit the candle with a match and place a jar over the fire. What will happen? I'll tell you what will happen. The fire will just burn down because it needed oxygen, heat, and fuel. And back. Then it goes round and round again and again. So it's called a fire triangle. The name is here. You can see the fire triangle. This is a ground fire. A ground fire is a fire that burns on the ground. The smoke is just little, but on the ground it might go up into the air, causing the upon trees to catch fire, but most didn't. A surface fire is a fire that burns up on the treetops. This one is down, but this one is up. Upon ones might burn down to the ground, that called it ground fires. Maybe they will start the same together. This is a crown fire. A crown fire spreads quickly through the tops of the trees. So it maybe is surface fire, or it can be ground fire or surface fire. Always. It can spread across the land in a circle. It will move and causing a trail of fire behind it. The crown will move and keeping a circle and burning. It will cause a trail of fire behind it. Just like here is the circle of fire, the crown of fire, and it burns slowly through, and the trail of fire burns behind it. Because it's a fire, right? Fire is soft, but you can't touch it because it's very hot. Stone can't be burned by it, but melted by it. A crown is the top part of the tree, but it can happen at the ground fire too. Maybe when a ground fire starts, like the thing I said, the crown fire is here, and it moves slowly. It burns, and the trail of fire is behind. Because fire is a kind of chemical. Chemical is the thing that can leave a trail of things behind it. A fire is a chemical. So when it moves slowly, it will leave a trail of fire behind because it's a fire. A chemical can be anything, but some chemicals, when it moves slowly, it can have different things. And fires can. They are chemicals. When there are small fires, a small crown fire, they move slowly. They just leave dead roots or leaves. This is a very huge fire, but the Santa winds fan the flames, and the flames go out. And the Anna wind fan the smoke out to sea. Then the smoke is gone. The flames is gone. In Australia here, wildfires are called bush fires because the fires always start in bushes. Here, look. Here are the fires that start in bushes. Some animals escape from fires, but some animals can be close to fires, like this hawk. He's looking for food in the fire.
Why this?
Because many beetles or things live in bushes. In Australia, the birds will go near the bushes, but not too close to the fire, and look for insects escaping from the fire. They can eat it to protect it. And when it was escaping, you can't eat things, so it just quickly eats up and then fly away.
Oh.
That will be safe.
Oh.
And they won't be hungry, of course.
Oh.
And on the bright side here, but it's not actually a bright side because it is a burn forest. Actually, it's just a burn forest, and then no seeds, no people planting them. Seeds fall from birds' wings, feathers that's stuck in there, or the birds carry them and fall to the ground, or anything that happens to plant the seeds inside the ground will cause this to happen. When a fire is going to start, it is this
Pine cone.
Pine cone is closed because it has to protect the seeds. The seeds is inside these little spines. We have pine cones that is open. These are open, so it will look pretty. Okay? At these, you won't think it is a pine cone, but at open times, you will think it's open.
Because of the heat?
What?
Heat.
Heat coming into it.
Make it open?
No,
Why?
because it had
Yeah,
to
that's
protect the seeds, and when no fire, it had to spread the seeds out so it can grow more pine trees. And when a fire starts, firefighters just dig lines here surrounding the fire. Do you know why? When the fire reaches the hole, it stops and then disappeared. Because I told you, the jar, right? The hole is a kind like the jar, just upside down. An aeroplane that is very special, and wildfires can also cause hurricane strong winds, just like that, and that makes the helicopters not easy to fly and spread the water on the fire. Okay, thank you for listening.
Thank you. I'm very appreciative of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
我想一个拍照。
等一下。